Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, I'm going to make my German pancake. Um, Sometimes you might have heard that be called a Dutch baby. Um, yeah, some people don't even know what that is. So I decided, since I'm making it, that I might as well bring you along so that we can make this together. So, I have my cast iron pan, which I need to wipe it out a little bit. And in the red bowl, which I will show you, let me just, don't mind me. This is like my favorite sweater when it's winter time. It's like so warm. And I look a hot mess. It's early in the morning. I'm hungry. And yeah. So, that would be my oven preheating. Okay. So basically, in this bowl right here, I had already put my 1.5 tablespoons of sugar and a pinch of salt. This is such a super easy recipe. You may already have these ingredients on hand. So I'll tell you all the ingredients and I'll tell you what I started before I decided to hit the camera button. Okay, this requires 3 eggs, 1.5 tablespoons of sugar, a pinch of salt, 3/4 cups of milk warmed, 2 teaspoons of vanilla, 3/4 cups of flour, and what else? Just a tablespoon of melted butter. Really is that easy. So in here, I did put my 1.5 tablespoons of sugar with a pinch of salt in there. And then this is my 3/4 cups of milk that I'm going to put into my microwave and warm that up for maybe 60 seconds. I did have this heating up, then I turned it off because I was seasoning the pan. And I have a tendency of seasoning my cast iron with some oil, like once I clean it, so that it's fully coated. And I just don't want the excesses in there. So just wiping that out real quick. Okay, now we need some butter. Let me grab out the butter. We are going to need, let me think. I have to remember my recipe. Tablespoon of melted butter. So I'm going to put the butter in now while we wait for the milk to warm up. But it sounds like it's already done. If you've never had one of these are great. You can do like a fruit. There's the milk, all warmed and steamy. So we're going to let that rest a second. You can do like a fruit compost. It's like awfully loud. You can do a fruit compost if you want for this. I usually just like it with powdered sugar and some butter. And that might be the way that I'm eating it this morning. So let's do the vanilla, which is 2 teaspoons. So we're going to do 1 tablespoon of vanilla right in. This is super easy if you're tired in the morning and you don't want to cook. This is the way to go. Plus it looks a little fancy smancy when it turns out. So I have the sugar, the salt, the vanilla all in here. We are just waiting for the butter to melt. I was going to cut a little piece off thinking it was too much, but no, it's fine. We're going to put the butter in, have it melt. Now we're going to crack our 3 eggs. Normally I would recommend, which let me do it. I never like to crack my eggs right into something. It's just a habit. And I think from being a little delirious, I was just going to crack it right into the bowl until I just caught myself. So yeah, if anyone has ever made this before, and you have maybe some different things that you put on it, I think this could be a romantic breakfast for Valentine's Day for you and your sweetie. If you're going to serve him in bed or if she's going to serve you in bed, This is a very cutesy breakfast. So there are the 3 eggs. You can see that. There's the 3 eggs. I'm going to put them right in there. But you also don't make a lot of dishes this way. Really simple. This is just about melted. I'm going to turn it up a little bit. My cast iron is extremely heavy. And we're just going to whisk the eggs, the salt, the sugar, and the vanilla together in a bowl. And now I am going to go get myself 3/4 cup of my flour. So let me do that now. So we could go to the next step. Find my 3/4 cup. Got it. Okay, so it's only 3/4 cup of flour. So I just use just regular, unbleached plain flour. Oh, I accidentally just turned my dishwasher on. No idea how that even happened. Sorry, guys. 3/4 cups of unbleached flour is going in. Just like that. Wipe my hands off. And what else? Our milk. We are going to put the milk in. Stir it up. Hopefully you can see this. There it is. I'm just mixing it with a whisk until it's not lumpy anymore. I really do try to get out all the lumps in it. Sometimes you can sift it. And there is the mixture. I think my milk maybe should have been done on 30 seconds. But I usually let my batter sit and rest for a few minutes. And if you think it's slightly thin, it's not going to hurt to put another little pinch in there. My one counter is a little uneven, so I think it might have been a little bit more milk. Obviously this pan is quite big. Doesn't look like a lot. And that's all you want to do is just whisk it. Incorporate all the flour. No lumps. You get your morning workout. And that is pretty much it. You just want to warm up your pan. It has the butter in it. I have the oven preheated on 400. And now what we're going to do is we are going to dump all this lusciousness inside of. I would have used a smaller pan. But just dump it all in there. And then we are going to put this in the oven for, let's see, 400 degrees for 25 to 30 minutes. Let me bring you over so you can see what it looks like. There it is. There is our Dutch baby, or you might know it as a German pancake. So this is preheated. Now I'm going to put it into my oven, but I have to sit you down because this cast iron pan is a little on the extra heavy side. Put it in your center rack. And yeah, that is pretty much it. I'll give you the ingredients again. 3 large eggs, 1.5 tablespoons of sugar, pinch of salt, 3/4 cups of warm milk, 2 teaspoons of vanilla, 3/4 cups of flour. I just did a pinch extra, and a tablespoon of melted butter for the inside of your pan. You want to put it in the oven like I just did for 25 to 30 minutes. So let me set my timer. For 25 to 30 minutes. There's 30 minutes. And then, okay, how will you know it's done? It's done when it is like a rich amber color, and the skies, oh my goodness, I'm not even awake, I need coffee. And the sides have risen considerably. And that is really it. So I will bring you guys back in 25 to 30 minutes when it comes out of the oven. Well, the timer is getting ready to go off. So let me grab my pot holders to get ready. And just very quickly, wanted to go over. You can use confectionery sugar. You can use like a berry compost that you, even if it's frozen berries, you can put them in a pan and spoon that over it. Vanilla ice cream if it's for like a sweet treat. Maple syrup, some honey. I think I'm just going to do mine with some confectionery sugar, but a couple more seconds and that timer will be done. So let me get the confectionery sugar out. There is finally the timer, guys. So let me go over. Actually, I'm going to take you with me to take a quick sneak peek. Show you how it looks. Voila! Fantastic. Okay, let me set you back down very quickly. Just got a bunch of water. And only because my cast iron pan is so heavy. Look at that. Looks amazing. There it is. What I like to call, well, first of all, let me go from this side so that you can see it better. Oh, forgot to turn my timer off. This is a German pancake, but I usually just call it a Dutch baby. Let me hit the clear button. Okay, timer's off. But there it is. You can do it with powdered sugar, some hot syrup, butter if you like. Isn't it amazing though? Let me stand back just a little bit. There it is. You can see all the melted butter on the top. So I am going to try to cut a piece. This would be like a really sweet, cute thing to do, even for Valentine's, which is coming up. To do for your sweetie, whether it's in bed, or if you want to turn this into with some strawberries on the top. You can definitely turn this into a sweet treat. Like I said, you can also, it's hot. You can also do it with some fruit. I'm not going to cut this little thing for myself, obviously. I'm trying to be super quiet because it's early in the morning here. But I couldn't resist turning the camera on to show you how I make the butter also helps so that it doesn't stick. But this is how I make my Dutch baby German pancake. So let me get a piece out. Look at that. Look at that. Amazing, isn't it? So what I'm going to do, let me get a butter knife. What I like to do is just put a little touch of butter on it, right in the center, and I rub it on the edges. Oops, I just dropped my butter. And when you get the crunchy pieces on the outer, oh my goodness, too good. Let me bring you in so that you can see the Dutch baby pancake. I am going to put, I think for me this morning, make sure you guys can see that. I'm going to give it a little sprinkle of powdered sugar. I really like it with powdered sugar. Maybe that's a little bit more than a little, but that's okay. And then I will take some warm syrup. And just, I don't like a ton of syrup on mine. And that's it. Let me turn my other light on. How fantastic is that? Guys, super easy. The German pancake. I don't know if you've ever tried it before. I figured I'd bring you along. I think you can do it in a long square casserole dish if you're feeding more than just, say, 3 people. I do it in my cast iron pan. And you can see that it makes, you know, a pretty big portion. So yeah, if you've never tried this before, please go ahead and do so. I will leave the recipe down below. Good morning to everyone. I hope you have a fabulous weekend. I don't know exactly when this will be posted. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this recipe. I hope you have a lovely weekend. And maybe you can try making this for yourself for breakfast or for your family for breakfast. Also, you can make this as a cute little Valentine's Day breakfast in bed, or add some strawberries to that. Absolutely amazing. You will love it. And yeah. So thank you guys for joining me today. Thank you to all the subscribers. If you haven't subscribed, please do. And don't forget to hit the like button and turn your notification bell on. And God bless you, and I will see you on the next video. Bye everyone. Happy weekend.